Well. Welcome to another episode of SKST Radio, and you tuned into the Artist Network. And I have a special guy with me today. Oh man, this guy go back years. I mean, probably about 25 years. It's been about that long, huh? Byron Love, welcome to the show.
Yeah, how's it going, everybody? Byron Love.
Boy, look at you. You looking good.
I'm trying to maintain drinking a lot of alkaline water, taking a lot of herbs, and getting my rest and everything. Trying to keep the whole black don't crack alive.
Keep black alive.
Yeah.
Okay, Byron. You have been in the industry for a while now. So tell people who you are and what you do.
Well, at this juncture, I wear so many hats. I need a bigger head, but I'm something like an entertainment conglomerate icon, if you will. But I'm a music legend when it comes down to Dallas, the music scene. Music, of course, rap music, and I branched out, started doing some R&B and ghostwriting and all that. But I also write for a lot of comedians and playwright. Now I have my hands in movies, writing movies, producing movies, and I have my own television network. And I have to explain to people that it's a television network. It's not a podcast. It's not YouTube. It's not one station. It's a television network. Network meaning plural, several stations, plural with an S. Okay. It's not Hulu, it's not Netflix, it's a combination of several. It's DTR Television Network, and that's available on multiple platforms. You can get that if you have Amazon Fire Stick, if you have Roku, it's standalone. If you just go to DTR Television Network, you can get it on PlayStation. You can get it on, if you have smart TV, it's out there, And we have movies, plays, original programming, documentaries, sitcoms, reality shows, and all that. And what I'm doing is trying to replace what BET dropped the ball, because BET was originally Black Entertainment Television, and now it's a void because there's no longer Black Entertainment Television. Nobody's entertaining Black people because now we have entertainment that has a Black face, but it's not really entertainment. It's just a Black face with a lot of polarized and stereotypical images, and that's what we have. And I'm trying to bring it back to when we used to have something that was worth watching, substance and whatnot. So that's where I am with it right now.
Elaborate on that. What's the difference between the two? So what are you bringing that's not there?
Well, the difference would be Magic Johnson had Aspire, but he was just a Black face. He had nothing to do with the programming. Puff Daddy, before all the charges, he was the face of Revolt, but he had nothing to do with the programming. And then you would have Oprah Winfrey. Everybody thought she had something to do with OWN. She didn't. She was the majority in the stock holding. She had nothing to do with OWN. Of course, her show was on it, so she propelled it and made everybody think this is Oprah Winfrey Network because it was OWN, Oprah Winfrey's Network. Nah, you put the Black face in front of it so people get behind it, just like Jay-Z when he had the sports team and all of that. But when you get the Black face in front of it, you get Black people to support it, just like Black women in feminism, but that's a whole nother story. But you get the Black people to support a white product. So when you get BET after Bob Johnson sold it, you get a lot of people that look Black, but they're not Black. So they give you ratchet TV. You have a group of Black women and fill in the blank, and they just make a show. You get Black women, they are wholesome, they have doctorates, they have degrees, and it doesn't matter. You just create chaos. You have doctors. These are women of medicine, and they're just as ratchet as women on the Baddies Girl Club, whatever that crap is.
Yeah.
It's all the same. You just put women together, and it's terrible. And right now, it's all monolithic. Black women are all sexy red. They're all Sukiyana. Doesn't make a difference. whatever your level of intellect is, it doesn't matter. All of y'all Sukiyama. Just like all black men are gangsters. All black men are thugs, gangbangers, and they sag and let their draws show. Doesn't matter. We're all monolith because of the programming that we're seeing on these television stations. That's by design. So what we need to do is control that narrative, and that starts with us getting back in control of the programming. Because he who writes the story, that's the one who controls how the outcome of that story is. We had that at first when we had Teen Summit. Bob Johnson, when BET started, it was black people who came up with the idea to start it. So now, Viacom and all these people, they have their fingers in the mix, so they're the ones that's controlling this stuff. So, you know, it's something different now. So then you get a person like me, and people will say, well, you're contradicting yourself. No, I'm not. They say, well, you're doing the same thing. No, I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm sliding pills inside of a sandwich. And that's to say, like Mary Poppins, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Yeah. You can't give people preaching because they don't want to hear it. Our people are so messed off, you can't tell them that. So in order for people to accept something that's worth something, you got to give them some of the stupid stuff that they've grown accustomed to. So my thing is, instead of telling them, say, stop being so stupid, give them some of the stupid stuff and then make it appealing and slide a little message in like the Wayans used to try to do. Message, when they used to pop that in there, when in the 90s, they'll slide the message in. That's kind of the way you got to approach this thing. Because people, they used to think Tupac was stupid and think he was crazy. He had a good approach. He'll give you all this crazy thug life. But on the same album, he give you all these positive motivational songs that's on the same album. He knew what he was doing. He's going to give you all this street madness and say, all these negative, crazy songs, but on the same album, keep your head up. Brenda's got a baby, and in this white man's world, he's telling you what's going on. I got to do the same thing because the song that y'all gonna play, it's called Love Song because I'm being ironic, and I'm really it's a play on words because we're talking about the anatomy of Black women, and what I'm speaking on is loving the anatomy of Black women because I understand the story of Sarah Barton. A lot of Black women don't. A lot of people don't. I understand Sarah Bartman used to be traveling around the world and put on display in a human circus. And they used to point to her body and trick because her booty was so big. Like she was grotesque, like she was a monster. It was some monstrosity. No. She was just curvaceous. She had a big butt. Black women do. This is what it is. God don't make mistakes. He made y'all like that. And now everybody else realizing this is what it is. Y'all supposed to look like, you look good. So what I'm doing in this song is singing love praises to the anatomy. And I'm being funny telling people, yeah, this is a love song. But at the same time, showing people that the songs have gotten so far out of control that we don't even sing about love no more. All we sing about is the carnal act, the act of the carnal pleasure. So what I did is I took a whole song that was actually, you'll recognize the tune when you hear it. I took that and I flipped it and turned it into what it is now. And, you know, we're playing with it. But when people hear the backstory, they'll see where I'm going with it. So we having fun and we tripping a little bit with the song. But at the same time, that's because it's always more to it than what it is on the surface with me. Because I know some stuff. I'm not just superficial or nothing like that. It's always more to it. Like I say, I'm sticking pills inside of the sandwich.
Yeah. You know, it's amazing. But because you did give us that backstory of the song, we do have the song. If with your permission, can we play it?
Yeah, please do.
All right, let's do it.
Snapchat, I text me. You're so sexy. I want it. Jump all of your body with a recipe. You get the best of me. The rest of these lanes not in your league. Love it when you drop it low and fast. I slowly shift the speed. From tip of the soul, shit finer than wine and everything people consider great. But you should remind your promises getting beat up. Know that booty round like love and basketball. But some of them have no weight at all. Put your booty up on Tubi cause you're out here acting bad. I think you're sexy dropping slow, but they'll how we dropping fast. This is a ball off the tall, come up to the front. Let me lay some hands on your baby, go and pop the trunk. Like a heaven when you shake, great taste like that. And it must be jelly cause jam don't shake like that. It ain't no need for you to stop when you
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, that was produced by the fella that did that I Smoke, I Drank, that song there back when it was made. Yeah, B.D.M.G. Yeah. Back in whenever that was, I was like, but it, you probably remember that song back in the day. With Roy Jones back in the day. Yeah, so it's got Miss Lemme on there with me. She up and coming out of Dallas. She doing her thing,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fun song. It's like, I used to go roller skating. I could see me jamming off of that song, boy.
Yeah. We had fun with the video. I know y'all couldn't show that video, but
we couldn't show the video. We even had to crop the picture a little bit, just a little bit.
We had fun with the video. We was on something. But that, we were getting back to the whole thing with the understanding the anatomy, because, African people, we appreciated the beauty of the anatomy. We made statues of the female anatomy. European people, they made statues of the male anatomy. Two different things going on historically. They appreciated something way different from what we appreciated.
Right.
And we still appreciate what we appreciate. Now everybody else catching up with it. So they going south of the border and getting all this madness, all this toxic stuff in their body so they can look like what y'all already born with. So
right.
Yeah.
I thought it was crazy when they was doing the Botox lips.
Yeah. Looking like fish.
Yeah. I went to Miami one time, and I swear to God, these people probably just had surgery. These two ladies, and we walking around, and I mean, literally, they look like something was wrong with them, lips big. I mean, look like a blowfish or something. And I'm like, wow, people are really doing that.
Yeah.
It is crazy to me.
It's
At one point, it was kind of like you're downing us for having our features, and now you're trying to obtain our features.
Yeah, and they're still doing it. I mean, and it's dangerous and it's crazy because it's like they're still doing the same thing. It's like they do that with all of our stuff because they did it with rock and roll. They talk crazy about rock and roll and then they stole it. And now they doing that with rap music. Oh, rap music was trash, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm watching them steal that. And they taking it because it's a lot of them in it now. And in a minute, they'll even took that, because I'm looking at it. They taking it. And
let me ask you this. Are they really taking it, or is it becoming more universal? Is it bringing us closer together now because everybody's doing it now?
Well, see, that's part of the problem. We're relinquishing it. We're giving it away. And that's how they're taking it because we are so friendly. Black people, we are very friendly. And that's been our downfall for years. We are so friendly. We keep giving stuff away. And then when we look up, it's too late because we've given something away and people took our stuff. That's how they took jazz, which was originally called jackass music because they were calling it that because it was our stuff. And we remember now that, yeah, it was our stuff. Blues was our stuff and they took that. And I'm looking at them taking this because they took rock and roll. That was our stuff. It was straight up our stuff. And what's this stuff Beyonce doing?
The country, yeah.
That was our stuff. That was our stuff. And they took it and now they act like it's a problem that she's doing what was ours. And here in a minute, because I remember Ice Cube said, it won't be so nice. It'll be no more Ice Cube, just Vanilla Ice. He said that a while back and it was a joke, but now it's so close to reality because it's countless white people and others that are doing this music now. And it's not even laughable no more because they are serious contenders. And they are really just guests. They come in, they do it, and they only here for a minute because none of them have, with the exception of maybe an Eminem, none of these people have multiple albums like that. None of them have 4 and 5 and 6 albums like that. None of them. They have like an album, 2 albums, and then they gone. They come in, they get their money, and they leave. Or they come in, they do what they do, then they change their name. They come in, they get their money, then they go on to a different venture. And that includes all of them. What's the dude, Kid Rock, who came in, did his thing, and then became a Donald Trump supporter, got on the American flag and started doing some other stuff. The Flossing on You, whatever his name is, with all the tattoos, whatever his name is, he did the same thing and now he gone. All these, the Iggy Azalea white girl came in, did the same thing. They come in, they get their stuff, get it, and then they leave. Everlast, House of Pain. He was here. I thought he would have longevity, but he shape-shifted for 2 decades and finally got it, and then he left. And now he became Whitey Ford. Whitey sings the blues, and he left. But they all just come in, do their thing, and then they leave. None of them are here for the long haul. They're just people, they don't like it when they get called culture vultures, but that's what they are. Vultures, they feed on something that's dead, and then they fly away.
But let me ask you this. So if they were to stay, would they be welcomed?
Well, people have welcomed them. That's why they're here. I mean, they have.
I mean, if they was to stay for the longevity. But right now, if they have a pattern of just coming in, taking, and leaving, what about the ones that's really, really in the spirit? What about those that really want to stay in?
Well, the majority of people have welcomed them here, and nobody's really running them away. And my observation is that they are all welcome. Nobody's telling them that they're not welcome. My thing is, I'm seeing that whether they're welcome or not, they're just coming in like a tick and getting what they can, blood sucking and leaving. And it's hard for the people that do this for real, for the people that's getting it from the soil. They make it hard for people that are really vested in this, for the struggling, hard underground Black artists, for the struggling local artists, for the struggling, because they are novelty. Because if you're white and you can do something that's Black, it's better to put money behind you because you're a novelty. You're gonna make me some money. Versus you Black, you a dime a dozen. You just another Black whatever. I can always find one of you. But you white, oh yeah, I better put some money behind you. A white girl that can rap, I better put some money behind you. A white dude who can dance, or Justin Timberlake, I better put some money behind you. If you're a gimmicky, I better definitely put some money behind you. And as an investor, that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm trying to make money. And that's what it's about. People put money behind the gimmick so that they can get a return on their investment. But the struggling underground person that's putting blood, sweat, and tears, going to all these different open mics and doing all this stuff, these are the good people. And the good music never makes it to the top because they eventually give up and keep their day job, and they become jaded and say, man, forget this stuff. And then people get tired and say, it's no good music coming out. I'm tired of hearing all this crap, because y'all invested in all this madness instead of investing in those good people over there. And that's what's going on in this. And it's the same thing with all of it, with the entertainment, with the movies, because Tubi is being flooded with all these copy and paste movies. All these movies. It's every movie's a drug dealer. Everybody's a drug kingpin. And I'm gonna meet this girl and fall in love. She's going to get shot because she's messing with me and I'm a drug dealer. And it's all the same. I know that. And or if it's not that one. If it's not that one, it's the stripper movie, because I just have to have a stripper scene because I know some girls and I just want to use a strip club. It has nothing to do. The story can be about the church.
The plot or anything.
Yeah, I just have to have a scene in a strip club for no reason. I mean, Tubi is being flooded because they have this huge budget, and I saw how much money they were putting towards content. So everybody's coming through the door getting it, so. And everybody feel like they're winning going over there. But I'm telling them, like, you're getting lost in the sauce because your movie's on Tubi. That's nice. But so it's not, it doesn't stand out now because it's just over there.
Right.
Like, my movie's on Tubi. So it was good when Tubi was selective, but now it's not selective. So it doesn't matter.
Right.
So I tell
it's about the dollar. And so if they're going to pay, why not let them be on there? And
that's what's going on. So now it's getting lost. And I tell people, you need your movie on a place where it matters. You need to bring it to DTR Television Network because we somebody. And because we're not accepting garbage. We putting good stuff over there. If it's trash, we're not bringing it over here. So, but we're trying to bring back good content because there are several channels and it's never anything to watch on TV. That's a real problem. Because on any weekend, you're at home looking at TV like it's nothing on TV. Why? It's a whole bunch of channels, but why is there nothing on TV? That's a real problem. So we're trying to fix that. There should never be nothing on TV if you have all these channels.
So let me ask you this. Are you looking for content or different people to come to your network?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell people how they can get in touch with you.
They can... I should have put that in. Can I put something in this chat? Can I put anything in this chat? I'm not even connected. It's not going to let me connect. I don't think I have enough time. But they can do it at Byron Love, whatever email address I gave you. They can send it to that. The Byron Love at byronlovelove33@gmail.com. So LOVELUV, Byron Love 33@gmail.com. They can just send me stuff there, and I have a team of people. We're in place, and we can just email me, and we can work it out.
Okay, so this is live. So this show is live. So you'll be able to go right after we're done straight to the YouTube, and you're on, I think, 3 YouTube platforms right now. and
Okay.
also live on Facebook.
Okay.
I think 2 or 3 platforms on Facebook.
Okay.
So we'll use whatever one you find, because I know you're one of my friends. So go
Okay.
ahead and paste that information there. And once I see it, I'll go ahead and put it on the rest of them.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
that way we'll have it in the chat for you.
Yeah. Because we'll work it out because we're in the middle of expansion. Like we're growing and we're adding more and more people to the fray, and we're starting to branch out and trying to get on a bigger level. So our reach is getting pretty big. So here in a minute, we'll be able to compete with some of these bigger platforms. Right now, we're my goal is to be able to replace the void, fill the void that BET left. That's where my sights are set, because honestly, nobody else is doing that. Like I'm not
Right.
really focused on what Tubi is doing and all that, but I am trying to fix what I feel is broken because of the absence of BET.
Right. Okay. And then what is the criteria? What do people have to have before they come to you?
Quality. That's basically it. Don't bring me something if you feel like it's not up to par. It's probably not. So, and I say that to say, in my personal opinion, Snow on the Bluff was terrible, but people love that movie. So I'm saying if you think it's questionable, that doesn't mean it's not good. If you think it's trash, then it's probably trash. And I'm saying that to say Blair Witch to me was trash, but people love that movie. So I'm saying quality is all that matters. If it's trash or not is subjective. So quality meaning what does it look like? The
Right.
substance, that's your opinion. So does it look like, man, this don't look good? That's all that matters. Now,
Okay.
what the storyline is and all that type of stuff, that's your opinion. But if it looks like it's going to be hard to watch, that's all that really matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we got a couple more minutes. Is there anything else you would like to share with our audience?
Well, yeah, we have a lot going. In addition to music and television and whatnot, I also do legal work, and you all would have to get at me outside of this so we can talk about that because I'm partnered with some legal people, and I wouldn't be able to on this platform just say specifically what I'm doing in that way because it'll be deemed differently. But I am saying I'm working for all the fathers who have children and a deadbeat baby mama. I'm gonna say that like it is, because there's a lot of females out here who are using children as pawns in the game against these fellas in the whole child support game, and that's a problem. And brothers, I'm just being real with you. I'm on both ends of the spectrum. I fought and won twice. Talk to me if you have a terrible baby mama that's using your child against you in the child support system. Talk to me. I'm plugged in. I got you.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, Byron, it's great seeing you. It's great catching up with you. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll catch back up. We'll catch back up, and I'm proud of you. I mean, you still grinding after all these years, and I'm just so proud of you.
I gotta get it. I gotta make something happen. Y'all go on your iPhones, your Androids, and everything else. Just get DTR TV Network. It might come up as DTR TV, whatever. It's 2 of them. Make sure you get the one that doesn't have the writing on the bottom. It's DTR TV Network, DTR Television Network. Get that.
Okay. Love it. Absolutely love it. Well, thank you again for being on the show. And guys, until next time, SKST Radio. We'll see you next time. All right, Byron, tell everybody goodbye.
Always a pleasure. All right.